birthday. What up, though?
What up, though? Well, I just wanted to touch base, see where you guys' head's at, like, with what's going on right now. I mean, it doesn't seem like either people are campaigning at all.
Not
Kind
one
of
bit.
annoying me.
It's weird.
It is? Yeah.
It's annoying. I don't know
It's
why.
weird, eh?
I don't know why people wouldn't campaign to keep their ass in the house.
Right. Like, I'm just, like, neither of them have talked to me. Mm-hmm. So I'm just, like, kind of.
No, same here.
Yeah, same. I was wondering if they, like, had campaigned to you guys yet.
Not once.
Really?
And they said they weren't.
So what do you think of that?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, I mean, I feel like it seems like Kyle's fate is already sealed. So, like, I'm not going to start, like, throwing anything around, but it is, like,
It's just fishy.
I
that
just don't understand how
you
you
give
can
up.
feel that.
You go, so you work to get here,
Right.
and you're
just
just
give up.
gonna not campaign.
I know. That's why I'm so confused. And, like, I just don't like the comfortability,
No.
you know, of,
No.
like, just knowing you're staying or something, you know?
Yeah. No, 1000%.
Yeah. So it's just like,
It was actually sketching me out a little bit. I quickly
It's like,
talked
what
with,
the
like,
hell?
Ty and Beth.
Is there something going on?
yeah.
I quickly talked with, like, Ty and Beth, and I'm like, okay, look, we're trying to build some trust here. Like, why does she feel so safe? Like, does she feel, like, are you guys having the same conversations you're having with me and her, with Austin and Breydon? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
why does she feel...
No, I actually had a conversation with her that was, like, more geared towards making her feel unsafe. And so did Ty. So Ty just did. And basically, us hearing that she was in the rooms trying to backdoor Ty last week, I was trying to confirm that with her, and obviously she's denying it. But, I mean, we're saying, like, if that was true, which we have heard multiple times, it's true.
You've heard that?
Yeah. So
I
we're,
can't believe she said a name.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, like, Vic said that. Like, Vic was in here, and, like, she was in here campaigning to get Ty up as a replacement if I used the veto. So us hearing that, we're going up to her saying, why would we keep you if we just heard that you're throwing our name out like that? And then obviously she's denying it, blah, 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 blah. But then I think on the other hand, she just assumes that we're going to vote for her to stay because, you know, Kyle has openly said that he would come after us. So she kind of just feels safe in that regard. But we're in there trying to say that, like, you're not as safe as you
We
think.
can see his game.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
see yours.
Exactly.
So
1,000.
I asked her, I said, who would you put on the block next week if you won? And it's always, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
So, I mean,
I have heard, and I forget who even said it or where it started from, that they don't want to win next week.
yeah.
That they would prefer not to win. And I'm like, so you're sitting on the block right now, and you feel so good that you don't want to
you
win
don't want to win
next week,
You want other people to do.
and it's Tuesday?
She told Beth that she threw the last one. She said that she purposely hit, like, she hit a 4 after hitting a 10.
Yeah.
She said she
Exactly.
threw it.
So
I knew
in that,
as soon as
like,
she did that.
I'm not going to lie, that makes me uncertain with what we're trying to build with you. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, are you guys having literally, like, identical conversations, but, like,
No.
on the reverse for us? Like, that's how I'm feeling about her. Where I'm
Right.
like,
Right. I can tell you, like, we felt comfortable with Breydon and Austin in the first week. We had planned to maybe eventually work together. And then week 2 happened with the whole flip situation. And the bridge was pretty much burnt. And she's pretty much held on to that this entire time. And she refuses to, like, allow us to rebuild this
wait,
relationship.
what was the bridge burned again? I'm
Well,
sorry.
she was HOH, and she
Yeah.
wanted Josh to go. And we almost
right.
flipped
Yes,
it on Ro,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she-
The original flip that screwed the whole
Right,
house.
yeah,
Yes,
right. And she felt-
remember.
Yeah, like fucking
Yeah.
PTSD.
Way back when. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
But she felt like, I don't know why, but she felt extremely, like, hurt from it. Like our trust was broken, and she still hasn't gotten over it. So now it just, like, it almost seems like it's just too far gone. So now we're in a place where we're like, we don't trust them.
Yeah.
And I feel like they would take a shot at us if they had the opportunity to. So that is not, like, we are not having these conversations with them.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
100% trust you guys more
Okay.
than them.
Yeah.
Because if I'm just being honest, it was making me like, I was like falling back into the, like, which one is lying
Right.
to me? Do you know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right.
how are you so safe? And, like, why am I starting to feel so good here? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah,
it's a
because
very
they're giving
weird
off
element.
the impression that they are so
They're
safe.
so safe because, yeah. And then for them to feel that way, they would have to have these numbers, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly, yeah. So I understand what you're saying. But no, I mean, it's pretty much just how the cards fell. Like,
Yeah.
if it wasn't Kyle sitting beside her, then it would be most likely her going. So it's almost like she like in my mind, she is probably the next one to target.
Yeah, but it's like,
moving
what
forward.
happens if she wins?
If she wins?
Well, and like, okay, if we're trying to build a little bit of trust,
Yeah.
there is like an element like, I have no idea where Breydon's head at, and I don't know if that's because
That's
she's
scary,
running
too.
his show.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
I wouldn't mind seeing, hey, Breydon, like what, like, do you know
Well,
what, you
tell
can't even get Breydon by himself.
I can tell you that they have said your names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard
Both
that.
of your names, yeah.
I've heard that.
I think if they win, that's where they would go.
I honestly like, I believe that to be true.
Yeah.
Because if they're not, if they're feeling so comfortable where they want to throw it, they're way too scared
Exactly.
to come after you guys.
Exactly.
And maybe that is the root of trying to get us to come after you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
like-
every conversation I've had it to them about you is just that, like, you don't talk game. It's all, like, if anything, it's personal, but never game.
Yeah.
So I think they think that would be just, like, an easy, no-blood move.
Yeah.
There's no way they would take a shot at us, like
No.
me, Ty, and
No.
Beth, and whatever. But
Maybe Beth.
maybe Beth, but, like, they kind of have
Yeah.
they have a pseudo relationship. But again, their trust burned with that week 2 flip.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So Beth's been trying to rebuild it a bit. But, I mean, I don't know why they're holding grudges so much. Like, it's not good for their game.
Yeah, move on.
So, but yeah, no, I think, like if they win, I think they would come after you guys.
Yeah.
So if you win, I would probably, I would definitely consider that option. Just because no one knows where their head's at. They're pretty much one player, the way they move around, the way they make decisions. So,
Somebody's at that door.
yeah, I would just be mindful of that for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to see if they had talked to you yet, because no one talked to me.
Nobody's come here at all.
Yeah.
Those sick, sketchy people. Do you know how many times I see people just like
Oh yeah, I know.
listening by doors, or I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
See that that kind of like puts me in a little thing that like, if everybody thinks that they're lying, why are we keeping her?
Just because I think Kyle's dangerous, more dangerous.
He's also proven to be pretty fucking weak right now, if you ask me.
Yeah, he is.
You're just
weak.
gonna lay over and die
Yeah, I know.
because he liked a girl.
Yeah, I know. That's actually embarrassing.
Is that what? You,
like it's like ridiculous.
well,
in my
and
sight.
honestly, like, is that what you're gonna like? If him and Ro were in the block, are they just gonna do that again? No campaign. It's pretty easy.
Most likely, yeah.
Meanwhile, the other ones are gonna be like trying to pin people and lie. Like, it's something to consider.
Yeah, it's definitely something to consider, and we have.
Like Kyle's like literally like he's just like, yeah, you know, just gonna make the best of it. I'm like, that's how easily somebody can get in your
I can't.
head.
I actually.
And as
Can't,
you know, you can see his game.
yeah.
You can't see Austin's,
Right. Right.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
And in fairness, Austin and Breydon have done better in competitions than Kyle.
They have. They have.
Like he should have been like gunning for that veto.
I know. It was actually a very poor attempt, and I also think Austin threw that veto. If I can be honest,
Yeah.
like 0.
She didn't want to have to use it.
Yeah. If she had to use that, I would completely show her cards.
She doesn't want to show her.
She doesn't
cards.
want. Yeah.
Which
Because she
means,
wants
like-
to play both sides.
Well, and that is like somebody, because I felt like I could have been viewed as somebody like flip flopping power,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm actually not. I'm trying to figure out who I can trust.
Mm-hmm.
That type of player will flip flop to power. And you
Yes.
saw it with Vic, and then you saw how quickly she threw her name under the
Yep.
bus.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That is
like
something
instant.
to consider.
Yeah.
Like like if I win, they will be in here telling me everything about you guys.
Right. Right.
They this.
And
Like you-
they'll just lie to your face.
That's
right.
Like she's already been lying to me. Like she told me Kiefer
that-
said all this stuff about me.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he didn't. Like no.
And it's like, oh, like I
No.
can believe, like, oh, like it's a lie, but she was starting to mess with me. Why are you so comfortable with the guys?
Right.
Are you having the same conversations with the guys? She was already getting in my head already.
Right. Right. The better option.
Like I'm not going to be like.
Definitely worth the conversation, because it's actually annoying me that she's so comfortable right now.
Yeah.
That is a little.
It's still really annoying.
It just does not make sense.
I know.
I don't get it.
I know. Like you flew across the country, you did all this stuff, and you're just gonna lay down and die
You're just gonna
because you have a crush.
just let the cards fall where they
yeah.
may.
Like
Unless there's like something that we don't know,
Yeah.
something that we're not seeing.
unless there's some secret power, I don't know. But I still don't. I doubt it.
I just couldn't imagine being on the block on Tuesday. And if it's true, if she said to somebody, I can't win on Thursday, you're on the block on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We've had 3 votes that have all flipped.
Yep.
That comfortability, I'm honestly like, it's throwing me through a loop.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is throwing me through a loop, being like, I'm trying to build some trust over here. And now I don't even know if that's like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's getting in my head.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep somebody like that around.
I know.
But I also don't want to be the one, like, if everybody's just hell bent on Kyle.
Yeah, I mean, it is,
Like, I don't wanna be the one to
that's
say
it,
it.
right?
Right. Right.
But I think you have to look at the pros and cons of both.
Yes. 100%. And we've been saying that, like,
And we're
gonna
have
talk about
already,
it.
yeah, we've already said with you, like, we want to be on the same page for
yeah.
this vote.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I wanted to come and just say that, like, as of right now, we
If
are
you
on the
guys
same
wanna,
page.
like-
Yeah.
But we want to talk about it more and, like, have a
yeah.
decision made by tomorrow
Chit-chat
night.
with them.
That's right, and be done
Thursday,
with
we're
it.
just chilling on the couch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that again. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is crazy.
Chit chat with like Ty and Beth, because like I do want to be like building like some trust in this relationship,
Yeah.
so that at least it's strong going into like whatever next week will bring.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I honestly can't believe she said that. She doesn't want to win on Thursday. I'll tell you that
I
much.
don't remember who said that to me. I honestly think
That'd be the worst case for her, I think, if she lost.
it might have been Ro.
Oh, really? That's ridiculous.
Or was it?
I can't see that being. That can't be her play because. Pretty sure like everyone else
I honestly
would put her
think
up.
I think it might have been Ro.
Really?
Yeah, because he's pretty good with her. I think
Yeah, he is. I think they have a
because he's
something going.
obviously like Ro is going for it hard.
Yeah,
Ro's going for it hard.
yeah, but I think Ro would be the only one
That's
that wouldn't put her up at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, there's
Or
like
Bra-
6
him
of
and
us
Breydon.
that would, and then if they throw it, Austin and Breydon, and then Ro would be the one person that if he won, he wouldn't put her up. So I don't understand why she would
I don't
throw.
know if that's even true. I don't even know if she said that.
Yeah, but I could see it though. She tried to throw the last one. She threw the veto.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if he said that to me in like a little sly effort to keep Kyle. Do you know what I mean?
I
It could
see.
be a seed. I don't know.
True.
This is what is messing with my head though. But the fact that she's not talking to me
No.
makes it very believable.
Right.
And right after the comp that she threw, which was obvious,
Yeah.
right? She's like, comes up to me and she says, oh my God, I can't believe that's what happened. She said, I really tried my best. I'm like, okay,
There's no way.
right? Like, come on.
In the veto or the HOH?
The slide one.
Oh yeah, the HOH. Yeah. No, that was insane.
The slide
She
one.
said
and I
she,
don't,
said she
and-
tried to throw it from the beginning and she accidentally got a 10. And then the second one, she just made sure she didn't get anything high.
Yeah. And like you say, I mean, she didn't get one ball in the,
Yeah. Like, come on.
not one. Like, at least stick one in
Like,
your
not even
fucking bin.
close.
I don't know.
That is too much. I don't know. I do think she's like very dangerous, and I think she's good at playing on people's emotions. You know. So like she was in here crying to Kiefer. Like she was crying to me in my room. Like
She was in crying in our room.
exactly. Like she's very good at playing on emotion. That's why I think she's very dangerous. Obviously, Kyle is much more like his cards are just laid out. If he wins, you know what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Whereas her, if she wins, I'm not too sure.
No.
She can either.
And sometimes that's worse.
That is. I agree. I agree. I agree.
God, this house is nuts.
Yeah, it is nuts. But I mean, as of right now, like we're on the same page for what we talked about earlier.
Yep.
But we do want to like talk tomorrow and like figure it out for sure.
Keep getting the conversations.
Yeah. We're definitely not just putting all our eggs in one basket and just cut and dry.
Yeah.
I think both options need to be thought about a little bit more because people are just looking too comfortable, and it's just frustrating that they're not even fighting for their life.
And
You know
we'll
what I
be able
mean?
to tell like tomorrow if they're still like, because it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, you know what?
Like,
it's
you
a
know,
heavy day.
I have 2 days.
I want to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can respect that, but
Yeah.
it is like a little.
But like it's almost.
I don't understand.
It's almost us telling her that she needs a campaign. Like she wasn't planning on talking to you guys, but she'll come talk to you now because we said
This
you should
entire
probably talk to
game,
people.
Nobody has campaigned though, really.
I know.
This
Who's been
was
on the
weird.
block? Josh gave one pitch. He's the only person who gave a pitch.
Yeah.
And it was actually a really good damn pitch,
It
and
was.
everybody else screwed it up.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good pitch.
Yeah, he's the only one. That's
He's
gonna,
the only one who gave a
everyone
pitch
else is just
with
like
valid
assuming.
points.
Yeah.
Everyone just assumes what's gonna happen.
You should not assume in this
Yeah.
game.
The only one.
That's crazy.
Keith didn't even pitch to me. I had to be like, yo, Keith, you want to be here?
Yeah, exactly.
Keith,
Yeah,
you wanna stay?
you really want to be here, right?
Yeah. I'm like, why'd you come here? He's like, I came here to play. And I was like, okay,
Okay.
you're playing now.
Sounds good.
You know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So what did Austin say when you told her she should start campaigning?
Oh, did
She
you
said
tell her
that-
to start campaigning?
Well, I was like, I didn't tell her to campaign.
Indicated,
I literally just said you should. I said, have you talked to everybody? Like, have you talked to Keith? He has a tiebreaker vote. Have you talked to like Ty? Like, he thinks you tried to throw him under the bus last week. Like, this morning. She hadn't talked to anybody yet. And she's like, no. And I was like, you should probably talk to people because she's just assuming that she's staying. She's like, well, I have you, Ty, Beth, and Breydon. So that's at least 4. And then the tiebreaker. And I was like, how do you know you have me, Ty, Beth, and Breydon? Like, you haven't said anything to us. Like, you apparently were trying to scheme to throw Ty in the bus last
And
week.
why should you be satisfied with a tiebreaker
Yeah,
and leave
exactly.
your hands in Kiefer's hands?
Exactly. Like, why would you not push for like the 5?
Kiefer's the one that you put up. Do you
Yeah.
think he's going to break the tire in your favor?
Exactly. Exactly.
It just doesn't make
Kiefer's
sense.
the one that you openly targeted in front of everybody.
Exactly. So you shouldn't rely on a tiebreaker.
Exactly.
You should talk to everybody in the house so you don't have a tiebreaker.
Right. And I'd be interested, because I do think she will talk to you guys now, and I'd be interested to compare notes here to see what she tells you if you ask her who she put up.
Yep.
Because her and Breydon have told everyone it would be you guys.
Yeah.
So that means
I would like
they're
to
not going
see
to tell you
who's-
that.
No,
so
obviously.
She's going to say
Yeah.
the next 2, right?
And I kind of, like, if you're talking about thrones, you're going after, like, the easiest thing that you can do. I would assume.
Like by putting you 2 up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But yeah, that's why, like, when you do get sketched out about the conversations and stuff like that, like, we are not saying that. Like, if I win, I'm not putting you guys up.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going for
it
that
did, like,
side.
it
Yeah.
did, like, sketch
Yeah.
me out where I was like, whoa. I'm like, are they literally just, like, we leave the couches and then those 2 come sit in and it's the exact same story?
Yeah.
No,
That's kind of crazy.
no, it's
That is nuts.
I just want to be watching this show at home
I know.
and then hop in and play.
Just see all the behind the scenes shit.
You really don't realize, like, how hard it is to be like, who should I trust?
Oh, I know. Oh, I realize. It's hard.
Are you struggling? Because it doesn't look like you're struggling at all.
Well, like, I just know, like, the people that I do trust, like,
Yeah.
if they screw me over, then that's just my fault. You know?
Yeah.
At this point, it's just like, I trust people, and I'm going to give my full loyalty to them and trust. And if they break it, then that's it. I'll try to save myself. That's it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't want to play this game, like, scared to trust, because that's also
because
dangerous.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have to have some level of trust.
Yeah, yeah. And I think you guys are just kind of feeling out who you can trust, right? So,
Yeah.
but once you do find them,
I think
Well,
I
it's
know
just-
who I can trust.
Yeah, that's good.
I know who I can trust in
Yeah,
this game.
Yeah.
that's good.
They may be different levels, but
Yeah,
I do.
there's for sure
I do
different
know who
levels.
I can trust in this game.
Yeah, I think by day 25, like, you definitely know, you feel people out, you see how they have acted, you see how
Yeah.
they've done, like, when in those power situations.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see how you said, like, words align with actions.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and there is a thought like, oh, like, what if I did win? And I let them get in my head and say, like, oh, make a big move. And I go after Ryan and Jed. And
Yeah.
then literally the next week, they're throwing me under the bus the exact same way they did to Vic.
Vic, look what they did to Vic.
And I
All
just-
of them
and
were
I
in
just
here.
did their work
Crazy.
For them.
All of them were in here every day until
Just did it.
the
I just did
veto.
it for them.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah. That's what Vic did. Vic was used as a vessel to take out a big player. And now she's thrown to the curb.
yeah.
Every one of them said, put her up. That's the only option. And I was like, that's not the only option.
No.
That's the only option
Not
for
at
your
all.
game. But it's not the best interest of anyone else's game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
No, that was just low.
yeah.
You don't do that.
So hopefully when you see stuff like that happen, you can kind of see, like,
No, absolutely.
Could easily be you,
It was
you know?
eye-opening.
yeah.
It was eye-opening,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I never did trust them from the beginning anyways. There was always something.
Yeah.
I just, they don't talk game to me.
Yeah. And they've all said that. I'm like, what do you think about TNT?
Yeah.
We don't talk.
Yeah.
We don't talk game. We just talk personal. We talk about our kids. Talk about this and that.
Yeah.
We don't talk game. So who'd you put up? I'd probably put them up.
Yeah.
Leaves blood on my hands. Doesn't piss off anybody.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I've tried to
Yeah.
chat games with them, but they just don't say anything.
they don't. Like, I didn't get anything. Ty just said he
Yeah.
talked to her for an hour. Didn't get anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, they talked about. She pretty much just denied ever saying that she wanted him as a backdoor, and that she would, like, not put him up, and, like, she keeps talking about, like, proving our loyalty to her as if we owe that, but we don't owe her that.
That's Keith.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's good.
You're good.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Where were the muffins at?
You're done.
Oh, I gotta slip them.
Well,
I gotta pee real quick.
but yeah. We'll definitely talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just kind of weigh both. See what happens.
Sounds good.
But hopefully she talks to you and we can kind of compare what she says. Because I'm
Yeah.
curious if she throws someone else under the bus. Because it's you guys to us. So I'm wondering what she's going to say.
I don't think that she will.
She might just not say any names at all.
I'll be surprised, yeah.
Yeah. Because once you ask her if she wins, I don't know. I don't know who I put up. There's not many options. So,
No, that's right. You got this. Yeah, you have to start pointing names now, right?
yeah, it's getting to that point. So, anyways,
Hey, Kiefer.
I'm going to go shower.